I'm Santan Dave. This is AMR 21. I am F1. Aston Martin. It's in our blood. We're gonna tell you a story. This is the story of Aston Martin racing. About a spirit, seeing the future and knowing the past. A story before time when we could only listen. When dreams were pure and meant everything. There was a beauty, a beginning that transcended time and space. The power had arrived. It began in 22. If these tracks could speak, what would they say?
Black balls and off they go.
What did they see and remember? It feels the roar and it listens to the beauty of speed and power. It's our history that we own. The soul, dreaming the dream, creating the machine, and within it, a spirit that never quits. The memory, the roar of truth, blood, toil. The passion born, the machines built, the creation of the glorious power. We have seen the future, and it is ours. Seen from above the skies and stars. Tech flows from the ground, defying gravity and time. Unstoppable, immeasurable. This is a god of traction, a circular shape of transition, and now we understand. Your heart races, our blood rushes, time never stops. This is the beauty and power of our dreams, our humanity, our heritage, our cause, our victory. The past has become the future. And that dream, as alive today, is when it started. Aston Martin. It's in our blood.
What a great film, telling so beautifully the stirring story of Aston Martin in motorsport from the early days to today. And thank you, Dave, for that great voiceover. My name is Gemma Arterton, hello, and welcome to the Aston Martin headquarters at Gaydon, where we're about to unveil the new Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One team AMR 21 car. But before that, it's my pleasure to introduce Executive Chairman Lawrence Stroll.
Thank you, Gemma. Good afternoon. I'd like to thank all of you, fans, media, partners, and our colleagues watching from your homes and from your workstations, here at Gaydon and at St. Anthony and at Silverstone, for joining us here today. I've dreamed about this day for a very long time. I've always been a car guy since I was a child. I've always loved racing too. My first dream was to own a Formula One team. My second dream was to acquire majority shareholding in Aston Martin Lagonda. Today is all about the merging of those two dreams. In fact, today is all about dreams, showing that dreams really can come true in the shape of our AMR 21. Aston Martin returning to Formula One after an absence of 61 years will have a powerful effect on the sport, the media, and the fans, commanding global attention. The team who designed and built our new Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One team car, and the 500 men and women who conceive, manufacture, build, and prepare our cars so we could go racing at the pinnacle of global motorsport, has always punched above its weight. Now, as the Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One team, it has the power with which to punch even harder. It's just the beginning. The team is pushing forward, and our ambitions are limitless. We now have the pieces in place, the people and the partners to make real progress. The launch of AMR 21 is also the celebration of a new beginning for Aston Martin today. Transformational event has given us the opportunity to communicate the evolution of the iconic Aston Martin Wings logo for only the 12th time in the company's 108th year history. Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One car is our group's highest expression of performance, innovation, engineering, quality, attention to detail, and teamwork. For that reason, it's natural that our new logo should make its debut on our new Formula One car. Gemma, thank you.
Thank you, Lawrence. And now it's the part we've all been waiting for. So may I introduce the 3 stars, Sebastian Vettel, Lance Stroll, and the new Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One team AMR 21, which Sebastian and Lance will now unveil. Thank you, Lance and Sebastian. Some things just look right, don't they? There's a saying in motor racing that if it looks fast, then it probably is fast. So the signs are promising. And to tell us what he thinks of it, here's a surprise. It's superstar American football quarterback Tom Brady.
Hey, Lance and Seb, looks like your ride is finally here and it looks amazing. The AMR 21 car looks incredible and fast. So congrats to you, Lawrence, on the terrific team you guys are building. It's always about the teamwork. We all know that. And I can't wait to see what you guys have in store this season. So good luck. It's incredible that Aston Martin is back on the grid in Formula One. I'll be cheering you guys every step of the way. And with these two great drivers in Lance and Seb, I wish you guys all the success. So good luck and kick some ass. Take care.
Thank you, Tom Brady. And now I'd like to introduce Tobias Mers, Chief Executive Officer of Aston Martin Lagonda, the road car division, to tell us a little bit about his plans.
Thank you, Gemma. What a beautiful car. Today is a truly historic moment for Aston Martin as we return to the pinnacle of motorsport for the first time in more than 60 years. And as Lawrence says, it's also the realization of a dream. The Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One team will change the way of thinking and will bring a focused, agile mindset to the whole Aston Martin way of working and also pave the way to a new level of performance culture. With the Formula One team, a dynamic and exciting innovation lab, we begin a new era for Aston Martin that will bring true innovation and performance to our road cars, which will truly differentiate our cars in the coming years. We are well on the journey of introducing an all-new range of mid-engine cars, a first for Aston Martin, and we will see the brand integrate Formula One technologies. For sure, the future for that brand is bright, for this great British brand and for our road cars. Watch our new beginning.
Thank you, Tobias. And now we're going to hear from Otmar Safnauer, Chief Executive Officer and Team Principal of Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One team.
Thank you, Gemma. This is a great moment in the history of our Formula One team. We've just heard words such as transformational and dream, and both these words are totally appropriate. There are certain brands that stir the soul, quicken the pulse, and excite in equal measure. Aston Martin is one of them. So to have Aston Martin back in Formula One after more than 60 years is going to be thrilling. But Formula One is all about high-tech innovation and collaboration. And the result, which we call AMR 21, is in fact a realization of that high-tech innovation and collaboration conceived, designed, built, and delivered by a comparatively small number of talented, expert, and ambitious individuals. But today, the car is the star, and doesn't it look great?
Thank you, Otmar. As I think you can tell, we're very much one organization here at Aston Martin, integrating all aspects of our business with a view to delivering game-changing benefits to everything we do. A big part of that enterprise will be played by our partners. And to demonstrate the power of this iconic brand returning to Formula One is demonstrated by the significant amount of new partners and sponsors that are joining us on this exciting journey. But the reason it has happened is that the entire world is taking notice of what we're doing here at Aston Martin, and they seem to like what they see. Aston Martin's return to Formula One is an event of real significance, and it has attracted the involvement of some truly great companies. They want to come with us on our journey, and that's a testament to the global strength and appeal of the Aston Martin brand. But not just come with us. No, they want to play a significant performance-enhancing role in the delivery of our on-track success. A prime example of exactly that this is our new title partner, Cognizant. Ours is a true partnership, and Cognizant will play a key role, not merely as a sponsor, but as a digital transformation partner with real purpose, and that real purpose is to make our team run better and our cars therefore go faster. In a sport where technology and innovation have taken center stage, our multi-year association with Cognizant brings real energy to the new era of Aston Martin in Formula One. Gemma?
Thank you, Lawrence. And on that note, I'd like to introduce a video greeting from Brian Humphreys, the Chief Executive Officer of title partner Cognizant.
Well, thank you, Lawrence, and a very warm welcome to everyone logging on to share this special moment. And I'm absolutely thrilled that Cognizant is the title partner of Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One team. This is a big day for everyone at Cognizant, and we're delighted to be supporting Aston Martin as it returns to Formula One. Our global brands have much in common. We're both innovative, forward-looking companies that like to move fast, stay focused, and of course lead from the front. We understand the incredible power of today's advanced technologies and how to harness them to engineer unique customer experiences. We're excited by the promise of our deep and mutually beneficial partnership that will make Aston Martin's Formula One team work better and its cars go faster. I'm sure I speak for Formula One fans around the world when I say that this is one of the most exciting things to happen in the sport for many years. Thank you very much, and with that, back to you, Lawrence.
Thank you, Brian. Changing the subject slightly, I think we're all looking forward to seeing No Time to Die, the new James Bond film in September, which features no fewer than 4 Aston Martins. So now, here's a word from Bond, James Bond.
Hello, Daniel Craig here. I just want to send a massive congratulations to all at Aston Martin for getting back onto the F1 grid for the first time since 1960. It is an incredible thrill for me, and I'm sure for all F1 fans, to see Aston Martin racing again in their iconic Aston Martin racing green. And what a lineup of drivers. Sebastian Vettel, 4 times world champion, and the amazing young talent of Lance Stroll. Good luck to you all, to Lawrence, to all the team. Go take it to them. I'll see you on the grid.
Daniel Craig, thank you for that wonderful message. Now, I'm going to talk to 4 key people from the Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One team. Lance Stroll and Sebastian Vettel, the drivers. Plus, Chief Executive Officer and Team Principal Otmar Safnauer and Technical Director Andrew Green. Otmar, looking at the Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One team and the AMR 21, you must like what you see.
Gemma, it's a wonderful, wonderful car. In our industry, form follows function. So if it looks fast, it probably is, and it's beautiful. So I anticipate we're going to have a good racing car this year.
The team finished 4th in the Formula One Constructors' Championship last year. What are you hoping for in 2021?
Well, we don't want to stand still. So 4th place was a good finish for us last year, but we want to move forward. So if we can start the season where we left off last year with a bit more consistency in scoring points, I think we'll have every opportunity to do better than we did last year.
Tell us about what you're expecting of our drivers.
Well, we've got a great mixture of youth, talent, great car control, and innate ability to drive a racing car fast in Lance. And in Sebastian, we have a 4-time world champion, knows how to win races, knows how to win championship. And if we mix those 2 skills together, I look forward to a great season.
Sebastian, you're a 4-time world champion. You've won 53 Grand Prix, and you're the veteran of 257 Formula One races. So are you still hungry for more success?
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be here. Obviously, it's a lot of races, but yeah, I go racing to win, and obviously it's a very exciting project, a new start, a new chapter also for me, for the entire team. So very much looking forward to it. I think winning is maybe a bit ambitious straight away, but it's definitely everybody's goal. That's why we go racing.
Lance, you were on the podium twice last season. You took your first pole position in Turkey. Does that give you confidence for this year?
Absolutely. You know, it's a new chapter with Aston Martin. Extremely exciting. You know, there's an incredibly talented group of people that have designed this racing car back at the factory, and you know, an incredibly talented group of people that are trackside, you know, every weekend. So just so excited for the season.
Sebastian, how do you feel you can help the team develop?
Well, obviously, since I'm a veteran, I've gathered so much experience, so hopefully that will help. But yeah, I think it's, you know, I think both of us, we are driving the car and to a certain degree also help driving the team. So I think the feedback that we give, what the car is doing, what we need to go faster is essential for the rest of the team to know what to do, and that's a key of our role, other than driving the car as fast as possible and getting the maximum results. But yeah, I think you know, I've been part of this for a long time, but as I said, it's exciting to be part of a new team, new group of people, a lot of new faces. So there will be a time for me to pick it up. Hope to make that very small and short, but yeah, I'm very much looking forward to get in the car as early as tomorrow and yeah, finally start the work on track.
Great. Lance, do you feel that the new identity of the team is more than just a change of the name?
Absolutely. You know, there's a whole history behind the name Aston Martin, and I think it just, you know, it just brings such great energy into the team, and I think everyone's just so excited to go racing this year. The car looks great. You know, last year we learned a lot. You know, there was a lot of potential last year. I think there was a lot of missed opportunity as well. You know, we were fighting for third in the championship up until the last race, and we just missed out. And I think, you know, we're just all so hungry to give it another shot this year and see what we can do.
Sebastian, what did you see in this team that made you want to drive for them?
Well, potential. I think the team has, you know, always been very strong in the past with limited resources, let's say. Now, obviously, the regulations in Formula One is changing a little bit, and you know, with the new launch of Aston Martin coming back to Formula One, sort of relaunching the team, a lot of people joining, a lot of talented people coming together. To this already very, I think, you know, there's a great spirit in the team, to this good group already. I think it's only an addition, so I hope that I can contribute as well. And I think if we keep sharing that joy and passion, then I think good things will follow. So obviously it's always hard to give a promise in terms of a number for results, but yeah, we love the sport, and I think we love the challenge ahead of us. It's I think an honor to be part of this unique brand coming back. So we will give it everything that we have.
So Lance, have you got yourself some goals for the new season?
Absolutely. You know, as a team, you know, I think third in the Constructors' Championship is a big goal. Like I said, we missed out on that last year. We came so close, and you know, I truly believe that you know, we can accomplish that this year, if not more. So you know, that's a big goal of the team, and from my side, you know, I want to improve as a driver. Last year, scored a couple podiums. I got my first pole position, which was awesome, and I really want to build on that. There was some opportunities to even win some races last year that, unfortunately, I just missed out on. Looking back, Bahrain, Turkey, leading for a good part of the race, and then Monza as well. There was an opportunity there to grab a victory. So I think that really shows the potential that we have going into this season, and it's extremely exciting.
What does Aston Martin mean to you, Sebastian?
Well, it's a lot of history. Obviously, there's been a rather long break in Formula One, but it's that means even more to be part of it when it's coming back, and I think that's unique for all of us. But I think the cars have always been unique in terms of design, very elegant, very British as well. So lots of great things about the brand, and obviously our goal is to go racing and race our hearts out and get some good results and enjoy the ride, so to say. But at the same time, obviously, sort of help relaunching the brand and explaining what the values are behind the brand and doing it in style, I guess.
And the last question from me to you, Sebastian. What do you think of the new car?
Well, it's hard to know much by now. Obviously, we've been going through a lot of details, technical details, what are the differences, what are the challenges, but we haven't driven the car yet. So I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow, where we'll be taking place in the car for the first time, and then obviously the weeks after when the season finally kicks off. So it's maybe better to ask after we've been in the car, but I think by now I think the car looks great. I think the color, I think it's amazing. I think it will be unique, and I think already it's one of the best looking cars on the grid. So can't wait to see how it feels when you're actually driving it.
And finally, Lance, what do you think of the new car?
Oh, it's beautiful. Easy on the eyes, that's for sure. It's so amazing to see it all come together. I always think this part of the season is so exciting when you launch the car and see it for the first time all assembled. It's incredible, and yeah, like Sebastian said, it's hard to know before you drive it. I mean, if it drives as good as it looks, we're in good shape.
You were part of this team when it came into being 30 years ago, so you'll have noticed some changes. But this must be the most exciting yet.
Yeah, I mean, by far. I mean, there's a lot of history in the team, but this is by far one of the biggest changes that I've ever witnessed, and an incredibly exciting chapter in the team's history and in its potential going forward. I mean, we couldn't be more excited. It really is. It's a real thrill.
Tell us a bit more about the AMR 21.
I think we're looking at a car that is more evolution than revolution compared to last year's car. There's a lot of reasons for that. A lot of it being the fact that the regulations have tried to prevent change for 21, but there's still a lot of changes under the skin. Some of it even visible from the outside. So we have spent a huge amount of time and effort on the 21 car. We're very excited about what we've produced and what we've seen in the simulations and in the wind tunnel. So we're massively excited about the season ahead.
I know it's impossible to make predictions in Formula One, but could you give us an indication of your performance expectations?
Well, I wish there was a direct correlation between how a car looked and the performance of the car, because we would be world champions. But let's being realistic. I think we've got big ambitions for the team going forward. But from a realistic perspective, I think we're fighting in the top of the midfield. I think we're closing the gap on the top three. That's where we finished off last year. I think if we can keep taking steps forward in that direction, then we'll be going in the right direction. Fingers crossed. Very much looking forward to seeing it on track, seeing what these two guys can do with it over the season. It's going to be a long season. I think we can definitely learn a lot from last year's car. Like Seb said, we need to be consistent and not make some of the mistakes that we made last year.
Thank you, Andrew, Otmar, and of course Sebastian and Lance. It's now time to hear from our fans who have been busy submitting their questions over social media for the past couple of weeks. So many of you, more than 15,000 in fact, submitted questions. So thank you to everyone who reached out. Let's pick a few of those questions and answer them now. The first question is from Maurice from Germany. Sebastian, Maurice would like to ask you, how was your winter break? How did you approach the closing of your last chapter in order to start your new chapter full of energy?
Well, obviously I didn't have a great season last year, and it was a rather tough end to the season. But the closer the season was to an end, the more I was looking forward to the next project. So obviously I had a bit of time in between, but in my head I was very ready. Let's say the last race to look forward to the new project and really getting started. So it was actually the 1st of January where I officially started and had my first meeting with the team, and since then really have been trying to catch up, because obviously every team operates a little bit differently. So that was a big part of the winter, but also enjoying the kids, enjoying home, enjoying the family. So obviously there wasn't really an option to go anywhere. For most of us, I guess for all of us this year and or last year and last winter. So, but I really enjoyed being at home and recharging the batteries, getting fit and in shape to, enjoy the car.
And the next one is from Mariana B from Pernambuco in Brazil, who wants to ask Lance the following. I've been a fan of yours for a long time, and I want to ask you about your approach to the new season. Compared with the previous years, what will you change and what will stay the same?
Yes, like we've said so many times today, it's just so exciting. I can't say it enough. I'm just itching to get off this seat and jump into that one there. So. I can't wait. It's great going into this season. I'm so excited, and I have more experience now as a driver. I'm coming into my 5th season now in Formula One, and it's crazy to think about. It goes by so quick. It feels like yesterday I started my first season in Australia back in 2017. So, I'm just looking forward to coming back stronger. I learned from a lot of the mistakes I made last year, and I'm really just confident going into this year and in my ability as a driver, and as well with my 3rd year with the team, with all the guys that I work with at the track. It's it's our 3rd year together, more experience, more time together, and I think that is a big part of it. Teamwork's everything, and to be working with this team for the 3rd year now, it's great, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And a question for both of our drivers from Glenn M in Canada. What's your favourite corner of the entire current Formula One calendar, and why?
Corner.
It's a tough one. There's a lot of corners. If I'd have to pick one, Degner 1 in Suzuka, in Japan. It's pretty awesome. Turn in flat. Hopefully turn in flat.
My favorite track is Suzuka, so I guess it's because of the corners there. It is an amazing corner. It is. It is. I'm thinking it's just the first sector, really. It's a combination of corners up the hill in Suzuka. It's just the place in the year where you really get to feel, or at least I do, the limit of the car and yourself, because you have such a high-speed section of corners following each other, and you're feeling very alive, let's put it that way. So I can't say it's my favorite corner, but it's the favorite sequence of corners. And Degner 1 is not too bad either.
Pretty good.
So, yeah.
Another question for both of you, from Natalie C in France. Very important question. Do you prefer dogs or cats?
I'm personally more of a dog guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Grew up with dogs. Love dogs.
Dogs.
I have to agree with you there. I'm dog lady. Finally, Edward C from the UK has a question also for both of you. Edward asks the following. Out of the two of you, who's James Bond and who's Q?
I don't know. Is Q usually older?
You tell us.
You tell us. Is Q usually?
Q's the you know, the one that invents everything, the real kind of brainiac.
But that's Andrew. So
Thank you, sir.
we are just two different Bonds.
I don't know. Yeah, different versions of.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Seb's pretty thoughtful guy. Kind of driver / engineer.
Well. Yeah, I think we'll have some fun this year. So maybe we have the question at the end of the year again.
Yeah,
when we
ask you
a bit
again
more
later.
expert. Yeah.
But we'll both be, feeling like 007 behind that wheel.
But
That's
we pick Andrew as Q.
Yeah.
So.
You're Q.
I'll take that.
Did I tell you about the ejector seat?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of buttons. That's
any machine guns on the side of the chassis to eliminate the competition.
Yeah.
It's a big difference from the previous cars that I drove, and I think it's new for this year. All the buttons inside the cockpit on the side, so I have to get used to these.
Well, thank you very much, Lance. Thank you, Sebastian. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, all of you, all over the world, for watching the launch of the Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One Team AMR 21.